Now, today's the day. I've jacked the ute up. Oh, and I was very careful not to bend my seals. And I'm going to change the diff because I swear, if you look up there, the gap between that wheel's alright. And on that side, it's towed in a little bit. And I think it's only because it's had the lock diff in it for so long, it's just fucked. And absolutely fucked the rear end. And all these bushes are clapped as well. And it walks around. Oh, and I've got new tyres to go on it as well, but I'll sort that out. Oh no, you'll see it in a minute, but on the other rear end, all the trailing arms and bushes and everything is still in it, so, and I'm pretty sure the sway bar is still on it too, so I'll just undo those links. So yeah, trust I know I could do some new links, but I don't have any here right now, so it's just gonna have to wait a minute. But yeah, I'll just undo the trailing arms there and the upper ones up there and the links. Undo the tail shaft there. And do the same on that side. And then I'll have to take the brake calipers and lines off. Because I'm gonna, actually nah. I'll probably just undo it there at the proportioning valve and and bleed the brakes once I'm done. Save me pulling the line off the diff, because I think the other line's already still on the diff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll bust the camera back out when I get the new diff out and unwrapped. But anyways, and I have to take out the tub liner and all my shit that's in the tub. I have to take all of that out so that I can take the shockies out as well, because it's got new shockies too. I don't have to take the panhard rod off. And apart from that, it's ready to go. So yeah, anyways, I'll come back to you when I got some meat. So I have a little something to help me out. And I've taken the panhard rod mount off. I've taken the shocks out. The brake distributor, regulator, whatever you call it. Whatever you want to call that thing, I forget the exact name for it now. Put the other diff out. And yes, all I need to do is take the lower trailing arms, upper trailing arms, and the sway bar and the drive shaft out. And then she'll just slide out from under the car. Oh, and you gotta take the brakes off too. This is my next little update. I've got the diff out. I had to pull the distribution block for the rear brakes off here instead of where I wanted to under there. Oh fuck. Instead of up there and not down there. But that's alright. Because on the other one, and this one I'll just undo it there and there and reuse the old one. I also snapped this on the old one, so lucky that this is just hanging on there. Snap that little side. It was just brilliant. It was exactly what I wanted to happen. There it is. Sick. So sick. There's the nut for that side. I don't know where I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to have to dig through my toolbox and find something like that to replace it. But anyways, I'll take a video with my next little update in a minute. Diffs are out. Okay, so this is where I'm at now. I'm just putting a little bit of water in my patrol because it leaks. Has a little pinhole in the shit Chinese welder and tanks radiator. It's down there somewhere. I'm just gonna take my word for it. But anyways, I've moved all this crap out of my way. Tomorrow I've got to detail the car. This is the old diff, and this is still out so that I can detail the tray. Because there's so much
chucked another set of wheels on it too, because the ones I had on it didn't have roadworthy tread on them, and I've also got to put new tyres on the old wheels. But yeah, this is what this is the back of the tray looks like. Absolutely filthy. So also these covers that were on here were a little bit rusted, so I've got spare ones that I'll put on there. Once all this is clean, and look on here, the rear brakes are still blocked, but everything's pretty well ready to go. I just have to bleed the brakes and hook that little proportioning valve up, and it's ready to go. Yeah, I'll take another video in the light when the car's all cleaned up. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Right, this is my next step. Well, I got the tub liner out, taking the cover off where the fuel tank goes. And look at all the shit that I've found in there. There's a fucking Mountain Dew can in there. What is all this? Who leaves rubbish in there? But anyways, I'm gonna clean it all out. And yeah, I'll show you what it looks like once that's done. Alright, so this is where I'm up to now. I have cleaned everything. This is clean, fuel tank's out. I just need to clean down in here. You can see down in the sills there. I want all of that cleaned out, and I want to put some tar in there or something so that water can't sit in there. Or a bit of bog or something so that water can't sit down there in the sills and rust it from the inside out. Oh, Jessie, you need to fix this thing, eh? It's not going to take too much more. All she needs is a new harmonic balancer, because this one is fucked, rooted. And the reason for that is the car that this motor came out of, I accidentally stacked, and the radiator support and everything pushed into this, and she's ripped a little bit down there, so need a new harmonic balancer. And I also need a chip from Mace Engineering or something. I know everyone will tell me the Mace Engineering chips are shit. That's the old ECU. Yeah, this one. I need a chip from Mace Engineering so I can put it in here, undo that, put the memcal in there, so that the car will actually run with the manual, and she'll be ready to go. She'll be boosting around. Pretty sick. Oh shit. And this, she's looking nice and clean. I need to get into the guards tomorrow with the pressure washer and pressure wash all that out. As you can probably see in there. That is the reason why these VS Utes rust in the guards. Because all that shit will sit in there, in behind this guard, and it'll just rust away from the inside out. Sooner or later it'll be fucked. So, I'll get in there with the pressure washer all that out. I also need to get in behind these with the pressure washer, because you can see how it follows this line here, and it dips down on this side, and you can get behind it here, but because it dips down on either side, it collects everything behind it. So if I shove my finger in here, you can see there's like, oh, hang on. There's a good layer of use, trust me, there's a good layer of crap in there. So anyways, I have to get in there with the pressure washer as well. Pressure wash all that out and just wait for it to dry, because the last thing I want this thing doing is rusting. Yeah, and we've got to do your car, Jess, eh? Oh, righto. Well, I'll show you what happens when you leave this for a little too long. Also, I just definitely fucking cut my finger, eh? Oh, yummy. Jessie, I just cut my finger and wiped it through a bunch of dirt. Yummo. Anyways, I'll show you what happens when you don't have boost in the boots. Wait, more beer. So what's the story, Jess? This is all getting cut out next month.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking.
Oh, no.